On this episode of Pimp My Setup, I'm going to be talking about your setups submitted for tips, tricks, feedback, and much more. So if you're interested in that, then sit back, relax, and interact because the show starts now.
It's time for the original setup show dedicated to providing you with tips, tricks, and feedback to pimp out your setup. Hosted by Matt Philly with new special guests every week. Coming at you live in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pimp My Setup, episode number 131, recorded live on August 21st, 2016. My name is Matt Philly. You can find me on Twitter at Matt Philly. And yes, I'm trying a new microphone today. How does it sound? Let me know. It's just a test. I'll be reviewing this microphone, so I need to put it to work. And it feels nice. It's a nude color, matches my face. So, anyways, quick update. I guess I plan on maybe having a co-host soon. Seems like some people hate that the shows are short. Some people love it. Can't make everyone happy. Don't really care. So, anyways, let's get into the first set of the day. First set of the day submitted by Cole. Cole is 15. He said it's been a few months and he wanted to send an updated photo. So here it is. He's added some cool stuff to it. And let's see. He's from Washington. And he's been watching the show for a long time. Trying to see if there's anything that's like life-changing in this. Primarily uses setup for gaming, some schoolwork, and sometimes video editing. So cool, good to know. Taking a look at it, it is a really nice setup. It's really cool, but I was just confused overall with the way that it's all kind of set up, because his keyboard, normally where you have your keyboard set up looking straight forward is going to be your primary display, but taking a look, he's got that 4x3 at a weird ass angle, so doesn't make sense. You're seeing the monitor at an angle, you have that secondary display which should be your primary in a complete opposite position. It's just odd, it's weird, I don't like it. So you need to take that bigger display, put it smack dab in the middle in front of that keyboard, put that smaller display to the right, and then kind of turn that a little bit and make it look good, because that's one thing that's just confusing. I do not understand how you use that and say, yeah, that's nice, that's comfortable. TV, I would assume maybe you have the bed behind you. Can't really tell even in the second photo, but it if you use it for your setup, because it is connected to the computer, it is a bit high up. But obviously, placement of monitors doesn't really matter to this guy. He just kind of puts them wherever. But overall, I mean, it's nice. Out of sight, out of mind. Some things I would kind of fix, like controllers are cool, I guess. It's just, it seems like the right side is a little bit crazy. We don't see the left speaker. The PC seems to be taking up a lot of space, and you don't have room for your headphones, and everything just seems a little bit messy there. So maybe the PC is better on the floor with the slab of wood, something like that. But that's what I'm seeing. Everything else though is pretty cool. It's a nice setup, and for being 15, you did it, dude. So, all right, next up of the day, submitted by Brandon, who is mostly a console gamer. He's 16 years old. He likes Call of Duty, and he uses it set up for gaming and entertainment. So, taking a look at this, he also uses it for school and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Taking a look at this though, I really, really, really dig this. People always abuse these kind of desks, and I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean like they just don't use it the proper way. So I really like that he's got his primary display all set up. He's got the Razer green flowing throughout the whole thing, and he sits in front of that monitor. Everything's usable. Yeah, it's not the biggest desk ever. It works though. He sits there, it works, it's good, nice. To the left, he's got himself in that corner, his console sort of TV, so you can play whatever on there, which is really, really nice. Now, where I kind of got a bit confused was that TV. If you look in the far back photo, you're going to see his bed is over to the left side. So that TV is just dedicated for console gaming. Right now he's got his Xbox on there. Is that really comfortable though? I feel like, one, it's super high up. Sure, it is tilted down. It's just, it seems a bit like I don't know if I could sit there and be like, yeah, it's pretty good. Like I could play on that. My neck's not broken yet. It's just a little too high. Very odd. Not a big fan of that, not gonna lie. But I think everything else, like I like that you have the dedicated small console TV, because obviously if you're playing competitive, whatever, you need the smaller TVs, monitors, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it is a monitor, but even a 32-inch would help. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. But I love everything else. It's beautiful. The fake plants, the shelving unit, the pop vinyls, the Metallica poster, Call of Duty. Everything's framed. It looks nice. I love it. I really, 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 really like it. But here's the last thing I'm going to say about it. Does I know the Xbox One S can be put on its side, like standing up like that, but I thought the original Xbox couldn't. I thought that it would actually mess it up. I don't know. Maybe people can tell me. I looked into it before, and I think that like it's okay in some scenarios, but you're not really supposed to. There's some vent or something. I don't know. Anyways, I know everyone's a super smart scientist in the chat, and they'll tell us. So anyways, next set of the day submitted by Tom. Tom is 17 years old, and in his spare time, he develops games and apps, and he likes to relax and play games. That's relax and oh my god, oh Jesus. Okay, someone just sent me like 80 emails at once. Anyways, he likes to play games, like I said, to relax, do homework, research, things like that. So taking a look at this, my initial thoughts were cool. Salt lamp, I like that. I got one of those. They make you smarter. If you don't believe it, then you don't have one, because you're not smart enough to understand. Sarcasm intended there. So the next thing I saw was, his speakers are definitely interesting. I would assume, we got the center, we got the left, and we got the right hidden behind the printer, which is really odd up there at the top. Yeah, right? It's like, it shouldn't be hard to find the speaker. It's not like, Where's Waldo speaker edition. And then he's got the rear one on the left, which is just awful, stupid, don't like that. Where's the right rear? If you're going to at least do that, stay with it. Keep it consistent. I don't like the placement of the speakers here. No reason to hide the right one. Just seems stupid. Weird place for the Salt lamp anyway. And definitely the cable management, sure, coming out of the bottom there, it's managed, but this is a great example of a setup that can use the Signum, put that under there, that's not going to be seen, and it's going to be managed, and it's going to look nice. Then I would definitely get some Tech Flex or something of that sort coming out in between the riser and the desk, because that just ain't looking too good right now. So I would definitely look into that, get that cleaned up a bit, but nothing too special there. So let's go to the next setup. Next setup of the day is submitted by Hugo. He's 16. He studies Society International at high school in Malmo/Sweden, whatever that means. He just moved up to this room. He's got future plans for it, and let's see, posters on the wall. He wants to get more posters. He wants to do a lot with it, mount some stuff. His interests are skateboarding, guitar, training, and so taking a look at this, I definitely agree. You need to kind of get some personality in there, make it yours, hang a guitar up, do whatever. Something up on the wall would look nice. Maybe not on the slanted part. You could figure it out. I think taking a look at this, you definitely know what you're doing. I know some people are going to complain about the little pet bed under there. I think it's fine. It's not gross or anything. It's, it is what it is. And I would love for my dog to actually be able to hang out with me, but he's a big ass dog, so he's not really going to be able to lay under there. But yeah, I think that's cool. I like the far back shot that we're looking at right now. I think it really shows off how clean this setup really is. I like that you have the additional table, and it's got so much room. But if you look at the first photo, I do like thinking about it, I am a bit confused about that TV, because it is hooked up, plus it's not actually like the dock is, the bottom taskbar is cut off, so that's a little messed up. I would kind of fix that. But what do you do with that? Is that where you set up I guess like a movie and then you sit at your desk and watch it, or what's the purpose there? Because I don't know what else that would be plugged into. You're pushing 4 displays, and I doubt you're like, okay, instead of playing on triple screens, I'm gonna go to my TV. So I don't know. You don't have anything in front of that. It doesn't really give it away, but nonetheless, it is clean and it's nice. The PC case looks beautiful. Love the accented lightings. Looks the ambient looks really nice. I love it. It's super clean. I definitely give you props for that. Definitely just want to see a little bit more of you in the setup, but
I'm pretty sure this guy set up Spotlight, Hugo.
Yeah.
He changed his setup completely. It does not look like this at all.
Doesn't look like this at all.
Spotlight that came out a couple days ago.
That was him?
Yeah, same Hugo. I don't know any other Hugo. He said he was being on episode 131 too.
Oh, well, he should have sent updated freaking photos. Damn it, Hugo. Well, that's... Why didn't you tell me that before?
I don't know. I was thinking it was someone else, but I'm pretty sure he said 131. And
well, Hugo, that's what happens. You're supposed to send updated photos, my dude. Whatever. Anyways, next set of the day submitted by Samantha. Yes, a female, and she's 26 years old. She just finished revamping her desk. She stopped working from home. She's a business data analyst, and she uses her setup mostly for productivity, but starting to get into PC gaming. Recently built her own PC. And, yeah, she also said, I know my shelf and monitors are not aligned. The shelf was aligned to the wall before she got the monitors and redid her setup. So taking a look at this, wow, it's crazy seeing a setup that's got organization. It's got a lot of stuff, but it's all like organized, and I really like that. So taking a look at it, I think the PC case looks dope, looks awesome in the back there. Huge desk for everything she needs. Like that, she's got the right side has the console setups, all the storage, all her games, all her controllers, everything is neat and it works. And then she's got the TV there, which is great, and the Mac, really, really cool. And then someone said the desk is overkill. Not at all. I don't think that's overkill. I think if anything, it's almost the perfect amount of space, especially since she has the room for it. The actual setup portion, if you look at that photo, definitely nice. I could see how some people would get a little pissed off about the shelving. I mean, is it the end of the world? No. Would it look better centered? Of course. Is it worth changing? I don't know. It depends how long you're going to be in that room. But I like that you got personality. You got the cork board with all your photos up, all your different degrees and things like that above. And it's pretty usable. I mean, you got speakers in the right spot. You got a stand for your iPhone, extend the mouse pad, all the different peripherals you're going to need. The wall color is different. It's unique. I like it. It's just a roomy room, if that makes sense. And I mean, things I would do down the road, if you're going to keep things in this layout, mounting that TV would definitely look cool. It would help with cables. It would just look a lot nicer. You could put more things on that shelf above if you needed to. And I love that the cables going underneath the desk are all, adhered to the wall, and it looks great. Really, overall, awesome setup. Tons of storage, extremely usable, and props there. I really do like that. So, not bad at all. Next setup, though, of the day is submitted by Gustav. I think that's how you'd say that. Gustav. He's 14 from Sweden. He loves tech, also loves floorball and skiing. What the hell is floorball? Yeah, and let's see. The wallpaper he captured himself while on a skiing trip, and he used his setup for gaming and entertainment. So taking a look at this, this is a great example of simplicity at its finest. Taking a look at each little section from the far back photo. He's got the organized shelf that looks great. He has the straight on of his setup, and you can see everything is neat. It's nice. He's got speakers in a good spot. The freaking case looks beautiful like that. I love the orange LEDs. I love the little bird. Kind of scares me, but it's cool at the same time. And it's just so simple, and it's a great example of how one monitor can make everything just look beautiful. I mean, simplicity at its finest. Very, very nice. Is that like a whiteboard to the left, I guess?
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like that, because I don't know about you guys. I need to get myself a whiteboard again. I was always better when I was able to write things out and have it visual so I could see it. Someone says mouse pads upside down. It doesn't matter. Some people don't want the logo on the corner, even though that might sound stupid.
It just looks like a Y, XTRFY. I don't know what that means, unless it is upside down.
It could be. Regardless, I don't think I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, get off my show. How dare you ever do that? Not life-threatening at all. I don't think there's an issue with that. So I really do like the clean look of it, though. You definitely did a great job. Tons of storage, which I know I said that a lot, but it is a big deal, because most of the people that have crap all over their desk are like that because they don't have a place to put all the things they don't use. So out of sight, out of mind definitely correlates with the amount of storage you have. So that's just what I would say about that. But let's go to the final set of the day. And you're like, oh my god, final set of the day already? Yeah, there's only 7 setups today. Suck it. Anyways, Next setup is submitted by Nick. He was on the show before, episode 98. He's a Canadian student studying computer programming, photography, and cinematography, and he's got an interest in Japanese culture, as we can see, because he's got some different things, you know, kind of going with that look. Okay, so the changes he made, he said that he moved the iMac, which we don't see anymore. Laptop moved, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, basically just taking a look at this, let's explain. I told him he could have gotten an amazing score, but he had, and Tom remembers, he had it in the worst, like everything was just in a terrible spot. Usability was just, it was a beautiful, amazing themed setup that just had terrible usability. And he said, you know what? I'm going to fix that. And he got himself an ultra wide, which just, I mean, it looks beautiful, and I love the reflection off that frosted glass. It looks so good. And he really simplified everything. He got that nice monitor arm. Everything looks beautiful now. It makes sense. One thing I don't get is why the ultra-wide's tilted so far down. Do you see the same thing? Yeah, it looks like he's got to be, like, you know, really, really small. Yeah, he's got to be like a midget, like, looking up. I don't know. It just seems super tilted down. But taking a look at the other photos, it's got a nice atmosphere, but I feel like also at the same time, it's the only, like, this room only looks good at night because it's like, it's got to have those lights on and everything. You know, cable management in that photo, it's good. There's that one cable coming down, which I don't know what it's for exactly, but I feel like maybe it could be pinned up. But again, nitpicking, I gave him a great score on really everything. I love the atmosphere, and it's nice. And, you know, again, if I'm nitpicking, I would definitely take the speakers and just tilt them in a little, look good, you know, have it come on right towards you. But also another thing I would say is, personally, I'm not a big fan of mouse pads that have like crap all over it. If it's something that means something to you, sure, keep it. But an extended mouse pad would look super nice here, especially if it was like something that had Japanese culture to it. I don't know. I feel like that would look cool. And then a stand for the laptop would also look cool, like a docking station. I don't know if you still unplug it and take it on the go, but I think it would look really cool. So love the lava lamp, bringing it back. And it's a nice setup, and I give you props. Literally, you changed the things that I said, and it just looks 10 million times better. So good job. I like that. Now, to finish off the show, we have the scores, and I think it's pretty funny how things worked out today. You know, one setup got a score, and then another setup got it, and then I just said, you know what? I fixed it so that they all kind of got the same score to piss people off. So, taking a look, first setup of the day, Cole got a 78, Brandon got a 92, Tom got a 70, Hugo got a 92, Samantha got a 92, Gustav got a 92, and Nick got a 92. So, yeah, guys, honestly, it's funny to me because it's Pimp My Setup. The show, just like Whose Line Is It Anyway? The points don't matter. It's for fun. It's broken down by categories. I say it all the time that the scores don't really reflect my true opinion, but it's broken down by category, so it is what it is. But I am so excited to see how many people are going to be pissed off. And I can already see it now. Look at the chat. People are not happy. So there you go. You guys get to decide because everyone has their own opinion. Leave it down below in the chat, the comments, wherever you are right now, and tell me who you think should actually win. But that's the beauty of it. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, and just to piss everyone off, 92. Straight across the board, except for 2 people. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Pimp My Setup. I will catch you on the flippity flop.